Alright, busy setting things up. Burns is getting the ads, getting that out of the way so it won't mess with anything. Actually, you know what? While the ads are going, let's see here. Yeah, why don't we mess with this a little bit? Didn't actually get a chance to mess with it. Now if we notice here, we'll change the size a bit. Well, we'll go with that. And then we'll make it very large. Maybe, oh, whoops. I noticed that the buttons just messed up sometimes. Oh. Yeah, the buttons just mess up sometimes. Alright, we'll go with that. There we go. Oh, hey, nice. Oh, hey, hi. It sees the old ones. There we go. Voila, Twitch has we've just added in Twitch chat. Now the question is where would we put the... Oh, ads have ended. Alright, nice. What I would like to do is combine them together, but apparently because of shenanigans, I can't do that. Let's see here. Looking wise, I should probably check the stream real quick. Let me look at the stream. How does it look if I look at it? Actually, it doesn't. It looks not too bad. I think I think this is actually a pretty good, decent size for the. Yeah, I think that this right here is a pretty decent size for the. For the for the operating system, for viewing the coding. Now let's see here. As for you. If I pop you out, and then we're going to grab you. Now let's try this one a little bit. And then we'll simply add a browser. There it is, browser element. All right. Next on the list is come on. Oh. Yes, OBS, I understand. Okay, we'll set this to... We'll set it to that. And there we go. How about that? Well, it kind of works. Hi, YouTube. Actually, I still think putting it down here below would be the best option. I really do. Granted, having it lengthy like this would be nice. I kind of wish I could just spread it out a little bit. How about this? How about this? How about this? If I... Okay, I know. I should really start coding, but I'm having a bit of fun messing with this. Twitch chat, let's move you over more to the side. You can be right... Oop. Yeah, Twitch chat can be right there. Let's see here. So that's nice. Next on the list is Next on the list is this. Let's move it over as far as possible. And that doesn't give us any space. Oh, no space at all. Okay, maybe we'll shrink it a little bit. How about we shrink it just enough? Still not enough space. Oh. But this does give us a chance to expand this out nice, like so. So we can get it a little bit bigger. Actually, thinking about it, with the fact that we've managed to, we shrunk this down just enough, maybe we'll cut it in half. We can worry about the... Actually, that would probably be a good idea. We can worry about the size later. Here. But that's not half. That's not half at all. Okay, let's change this. We'll change this to this. All right, last but not least, you. There we go. And we'll put you right here. There we go. But the audio's a bit loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. Actually, I think that's pretty nice. So let's finish off by making this just a little bit longer. There we go. All right, and then you two. Oh, I should probably also mess with not you stickers. Oh yeah, I think stickers would probably. I need to fix that. That's a bit too. That is very large. Oh my, why is that too big? Oh, that's very large. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, stickers was gigantic. Why was that so big? And we'll put you right there. Oh, on top of me. That means I need to move you. You're in front of chat now. There we go. Haha, now I'm in front. Actually, this will be pretty good. I think this is good. I need I don't know how let's send a test message real quick to YouTube chat. Let's see here. I am a test. There we go. And that goes from the bottom. Oh my, that is very annoying. Yeah, that is very annoying. I'm blocking it. This is live chat. We don't want it to be, you know, this is live chat. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Yeah, this is fine. We'll move the Twitch up a little bit. There we go. That way we can delineate out that one. That way I can move this one up a little bit. Actually, I should... Yeah, I guess this is fine. The text is a bit tiny though. But hey, it could be worse. Oh, and now the last two things. So let's go ahead and move that up a wee bit. So we get rid of the line. Up, the line is still there. Up, up. Oh. Come on, be nice to me, app. There we go. Nice. Now the last thing that I want to do is I want to add in the background. Because I put a lot of work into that background. I put what? How much work? At least like a couple minutes? Which means it's totally worth putting it in here. Yeah, background. There we go. Alright, come on, all the way to the bottom. Ooh, nice. Ooh, yeah, that is looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Let's decrease the... Let's actually not decrease, but let's apply a filter. color correction. And we just want to decrease the brightness a bit. Brightness, saturation, contrast, gamma. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now let's do one quick test. I want to see if we go over here. Turn off Mini Boxy. Oh, it's applied to it already. So it's probably because it's shared. Either way, I think having it this dark right now is good enough. Because we don't want it to be overly saturated and like, oh no, my eyes are gouging. My eyes are gouging. Okay, programming is set up. So there we go. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. If there's anything else we need to add, I will be sure to add it. Actually, let's see here. Is there actually anything else that I do need to add? Let's see, we have the... Oh, actually this one. I do need to add this. And we'll put it right here. So, okay, I think this is all good. We're set. Let's go ahead and... All right, we're done messing with the stream. We're done messing with everything that's set up. So let's go ahead and just start programming. We have a lot to do when it comes to programming. Well, okay, technically we don't have a lot to do. We have a lot to figure out. So let's see here. If you remember last time we were working on the sequencer, the whole issue that we were having was the fact that we now have it set up where we want to... Oh. Let me turn down that volume a little. There we go. I think that's good. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, so yeah. If you remember last time we were working on the sequencer, we managed to able to set it up so that we keep single images as instances, and that we were able to actually build a sequence of said images so that we can then start cycling through them. One of the issues that we ran into was that we were having a lot of issues with the what type of software to use. We were planning to... Originally I was going to use OpenCV, but then due to whatever reasons, let me go ahead and grab myself a browser so that I can show it. Wait, actually, where did my other stuff go? Oh no, did I accidentally close it out? I think I closed it out. That's gonna really suck if I did. Oh, I think I did. Oh. Alright, what about you? What about you? No, okay, I didn't. Here it is, right here. Alright, okay. I thought I closed it out for a second, but no, I found it. Let me attach it. So... let's see here, Brave. Right here. Oh. Come on, Brave. You need to be right above. Right there. There we go. Okay. So here you can see, here's Brave. Here's Brave. So I was originally going through yesterday, and someone actually asked the question, how to video stream inside frame in tkinter. So tkinter, for those who are not in the know, it is built-in GUI code. The idea is that Python wanted you to be able to build a GUI, and they wanted to have some kind of code code module within Python. So that's tkinter. You can build very basic GUIs with this. That's quite simple. There's a lot of features that you would typically expect in a GUI that are not implemented, or you have to kind of do a hacky way of implementing it with tkinter. But for the most part, this works quite well when you want to build simple graphical user interfaces. And someone's asking if it's possible to show a video stream inside this, which is kind of what we want to do. We want to generate a video stream and we want to send it to an application. Either I'm going to send it via, either I'm going to try and pipe it directly into OBS, or I'm going to have it stream out to a completely different frame, as in to some kind of GUI, and then we will just capture said GUI with OBS. So this is kind of exactly what we want to do. And from here, what they were planning to use was CV2, so OpenCV. So I have a feeling that that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to just use OpenCV and stream it to like tkinter or to some window. I always recall though, whenever it came to video capturing, you could just automatically create a window with OpenCV. I don't ever recall having to send it to tkinter. But either way, this is what we're going to do here. This is kind of what we're planning to do here. We're going to set up we're not doing video capture. We are actually, one moment. Actually, that might actually be what we need, is video capture. So here we do video capture. Let's see here. Here's cap. So we read the, oh, that's, yeah, I kind of thought so. Yeah, we're not capturing said video. We're just going to be uploading images, particularly pillow images. Let's see here. So we grab a frame, we convert it to a CV2 image. We then, from array, we then convert it to an image. Then we do IM image TK, then configure, and then main.l after one video stream. So here's the L1 major, which is the label and the grid. So that's tkinter right there. So that's what the image.tk, that's what image TK is. That's the actual file. Okay, I think I'm going to have to go in and read up on some of these functions because I don't really understand what they are. But either way, I digress. There's a couple things I want to do. So I was thinking about it, and I really should update this here. I really should update. No, actually, you know what? I should probably, seeing the chat like it is, I should probably, let me go clear it real quick. Let's see. Twitch chat. Refresh. There we go. There we go. Okay. Refreshed. That way is not in the way bothering. Okie dokie. So yeah, this is what I need to do. So here we have the code. I was thinking about earlier, I do actually want to be able to modify the individual layers. I think each layer should have some kind of modification, whether it be a color change or it be, you know, something. So we should have a transform function in here. Particularly for the frame, we should be able to modify it in a particular way. In my case, I want to change its color, a particular layer's color. So let's see. So structurally, what we have here is we have, all right, let's grab a frame and see. So sequence 0, here we are. Components. This should just be a series of components. There, oh, I put an E in there. I shouldn't have put an E in there. There we go. So yeah, a series of dictionaries which tell us the name, the image path, the visibility, image, which is we're currently not using because we're going to compile them. We'll be compiling a final product for the streaming, and then destination, which is kind of where we would want to sort said images, as in if they were going to be placed on a map, where would they go? And if I remember, this is currently in at const, so that's this right here. So image is not really being used right now, so we'll get rid of that. But we are going to, I want to apply modifications. Theoretically, this right here, it shouldn't be here anymore. Image layer really shouldn't be here anymore. Ah, boy. These are, we are using these, so these are constants. So they should stay in our animation helper constants. But the image layer is only going to be used in the frame. It's not being used anywhere else. So we'll have to, yeah, I'm going to move this. This is going to become a layer in the frames. We're putting it right here. And then we'll just simply put in the @const in front of it. There we go. Because I don't really see this being used anywhere else. And we want to keep things as simple and clean as possible. All right, there we go. And with that in mind, we're going to add a new constant. And this will simply be a, I want to call it transformation, but I don't know if transformation would be the wisest option. Yeah, I don't know if animation would be the wisest option. Let's actually do a quick look. Color. Let's, yeah, when in doubt, do some research. So we will do pillow, change color, and Python. Changing pixel color value in pill. That's exactly what we want to do. And in this particular case, they just modify the matrix. Let's see here, red color, background color. We'll simply append it. Yeah, they just simply... Wait, shouldn't there be an colors on an image? Yeah, shouldn't there actually be an overlay function? Because in GIMP, what you can do is you can select an option to just apply. In GIMP, what you can do is you can select an option and then just apply a color to a layer. I thought that would be something similar with Pillow, but it looks like I might just have to be modifying the actual RGB elements colors. If that's the case, we will either have to apply it, as in we'll have to write our own function, or we will have to we'll either have to apply it as a function, or we will have to create a wrapper. We'll have to do something. So we have get color, and then it will pull these out. Here. Here's an example. This is Geeks for Geeks. Can I block you? Hide site from these results. Just hide the site in general. Okay then. Image color module. This is what we want to read. So we specify the colors. Here we go. Get RGB and get color. So then we'll just give us a color. Same as get RGB, but converts the RGB value to a grayscale value if the mode is not color or a palette image. If the string cannot be parsed, this function raises a value error. All right then. So we want to, because I want to change the color of the eyes. I don't want them to just be white all the time. In fact, it'd be kind of fun if I could set it so that I could have rainbow eyes. Oh, ads are running. So yeah, it'd be fun if I could just have rainbow eyes. So with that in mind, we just want to apply. So it looks like we can just simply get the color of an image, which would be easy, but that's not going to... Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to just apply like a red tint or something. Part of me wants to say we'll just delete the other colors. That would be so easy, but yeah, that's I don't think that would be exactly what we want. In order to figure this out, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a particular layer. So we have ourselves sequence, we have our components. We want to go for the last one, VR eyes. There we go. So yeah, this one right here. So this is VR eyes, which is what we want. So let's go ahead and load this. Oh, we're having a funneled. I'm just gonna type it in. Image path. I should be using the const, but we're just testing here. I'm going to actually call this img path so I don't have to type that out again. So img path. Oh, image dot open image path. Call this AA. But wait, image is a thing. Wait, image is a thing. See right here, image. There we go. Okay, so AA.show. And this should be the ice. Yeah, there it is. There's the ice. Now I bet if we want, we can go. Let's do get RGB. Oh, okay. It doesn't have that. Image PNG file does not have RGB. But what does it have? Image color. So this is the module. So image new, image draw. And then we have the pill image color. Oh, I get it. I get it. That's actually very simple. That's you think that's what we need, but that's actually not what we need. What we want is to draw on this. Drawing lines, drawing ellipses, rectangles, squares, circle. There's a lot of functions in here. Oh, there's a lot of functions in here. Let's see here. Multi-line boxes, text boxes, blood fill, get draw. For being the helper, I don't think we really need these here. I really don't. We're not drawing any so yeah, image draw is definitely not what we need. Let's hop over to the, let's see here, we have image color. Let's hop over to the image module. We just want to get the simple RGB elements. Alpha composite, blend, composite, eval, merge, concat from array. Let's see, from bytes. Ooh, from buffer. Ooh, from buffer. That'd actually be very useful if we were if we were pulling directly from a stream. Ooh, that would be very useful for that. Registering plugins. No, image classes. So this is kind of what we're looking for. Oh, wait. Let's see here. Oh, this is just converting from multicolor to a different mode. Not crop, not draft. Entropy, no. Filter, no. Get bands, no. Get box, get channel, get color. I did get colors. Why did it not work? Oh, I did get RGB. Oh, that's why. Get colors. And it did not provide the okay, where are the colors? I clicked get RGB. Where are the colors? Okay, I guess maybe that must not be it. Get data. Returns the image sequence. All right. Oh. Actually, yeah, there's a lot of Ha ha ha. Ha. I see put data, which means that we can put a sequence in there. Yeah, that's going to define the pixels. Put palette, put pixel, quantizer, reduce, remap, resize. Actually, resize is one of the things that we would like to do. If you remember, we just kind of throw up a warning, but if we wanted to, we could theoretically, go, we're totally going to just resize every image and make sure that it fits within the boundaries. Maybe we can add that in later. Save, seek, show, split, thumbnail. Transpose. Oh, transpose is to flip it. Yeah, I really don't see it. Yeah, I really don't see it. All right, let's go back to pillow. So, Python pillow, not warp, but let's see here. Change. Just change color. Let's see here. Change. Oh, let's see here. Hide from these results. Only include. Wow, that's okay. Yeah, change a specific color in an image. And here we go, get pixels. So image, get pixels, IJ. And then they run through. All right then. And then put pixels, I and J. In this particular case, it runs through the entire image and it will swap out the pixel colors with another color. But in this particular case, what we want to do is we want to actually apply a color filter, which is very different. How does it actually work in something like GIMP? I think if we know how to do that, then I can just recreate it within here. Let's load up GIMP. So here we go. Oh, I didn't add GIMP to the setup. Let me add that. All right, there should be another one of these. That one. There we go. Oh, very large. Oh, let me move it. There we go. Okay. And we'll shrink it a little bit so that way it doesn't cover chat. There we go. Nice. Okay. Nice. In fact, I'll lower it a bit like so. There we go. There we go. That looks nice. Okay, so now that we have GIMP open and it's on stream so we can see it, if we go to... Oh, you can't see the drop-down menus. All right. The main thing is what we want to do is color. And then it will be apply. Not tone mapping. Colorize. There it is. Yeah, you guys actually don't see it. Yeah, you don't actually see it, so... And it's not really applying much. Well, okay, you can kind of see it there now. If you look here, even though you can't actually see me messing with the colorizer, you can actually see the outcome. I have it split right here. So here we have hue, saturation, and light. That's what I'm messing with. Hue is the color, as you can see. Saturation is how saturated it is, like super colored. Great. And then last but not least is the brightness. Oh, too bright. Okay. Alright. So, with this in mind, how are they doing this? Yeah, how are they doing this? Let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? Yeah, let's have a bit of fun. Let's get out ourselves this. Let's start just randomly selecting colors. There we go, green, perfect. And we'll start drawing something. Yeah, let's just start doing that, and then we will start messing with colorize and see what exactly is going on. Because theoretically, that's what I want to do at the end. So here you go. We'll just start coloring something. Alright. Actually, you should probably do more of it like as well. Something like this. Alright. I am making a tree. This tree just happens to have a lot of branches. Brown, the weird color of the map. Yeah, that's good. Alright, brown. Alright. Alright, we'll make a nice big thick oak right here with a couple branches. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's add in some more color now. We need to add at least 2 more colors. So why don't we add in yellow? Yeah, what we can do is we can add in yellow here. This can be the sun. There. And then last but not least, let's add in some, I don't know. We'll add in some, oh yeah, there we go, orange. Perfect. Orange for the dirt. There we go, nice. Okay. Okay. So now that we have this, let's go up to here. Let's click colorize. Colorize. And all right then. This is good. Good to know. Good to know. So this is what happens when we click colorize. Apparently, we have the I think I might know what's going on. Because to me, I'm thinking in the terms of RGB, red, green, blue. But actually what's going on is they're using HSV. HSV, it pretty much means is that they're setting an exact color. So for those who don't know how HSV works, HSV is a tool, or it's a color coding way. It is a color coding wheel where you have 0 and then 256, or however many colors you have. But what this is this is color. So 0 could be red, and then halfway between it could be blue. So like 100 and let's see here, 120. Well, let's see here. 3. This would be. Oh, sorry. I'm going to delete that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, there we go. All right then. So let's see here. Get to 56. We need to have. Brain not working. Following through. All right. Yeah, it'd be 3, and then to get to 25, it would need. This should be because it would be like something like. Okay, we're just going out. Let's not stick on it. We'll just say 123 is blue, and then once you get back to 256, it'll be red again. And then in here you'll have green. Here will be like cyan or magenta. So that's the hue, and then saturation would be how strong it is. For instance, 0 would be full saturation, or 0 would be no saturation, as in everything would turn up gray, while again 256 would be max colors. So if you look at it in the terms of RGB, we have red, green, and blue. In this case, 0 means black, and 256 means the most amount of red you can possibly get in the image, like the highest of the highest colors. So that's what this right here would do. What it would then do is, if you set this to like 100, then at most these would all be the saturation would be 100. So this would be 0 to 100, I would say, when it comes to the ranges. And then lastly, if you look at, so yeah, we have HSV, and less is value. And for value, it's all about, again, brightness. So how far we shift these things. So for instance, hue is right here. So as you can see, as I move it, I'm going to set it to 0. There's red. I'm going to set it to 256. You can see it's red again. And then as I go through, we can change the color. Now, if I set saturation to 0, then yeah, it is all gray. And if I set it to as bright as possible, then pretty much it is full on green all the way through. And then lastly is brightness. If I decrease it, yeah, pretty much, yeah, everything gets really, really dim. And if I increase it, and everything turns white. All right, so I think this is what we'll have to do here. So we'll have to, if we implement it this way, then we won't run the risk of losing all of our pixels. So that's what we're going to do. We'll use HSV. So the way to do that, let's go look at it and see. Actually, one second, I need to check something. Yeah, 1 second. Let me go check something. All right, I'm back. My wife was asking me to look for something, so I had to take a quick peek and see if I see it. I did not see it, though, so I'm going to have to send her a message to tell her. Actually, where did I put my... Oh, there it is. Okay, let me go grab that. All right, then let's see here. Amazing. All right, all right. Okay. Um, the paperwork is missing. I think I'm gonna have to go look for the paperwork. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to stop the stream for a little bit, because I need to go find something. Yeah, something's gone missing. I will be back in. I'm gonna stop stream and then I'll start back up once it's been sorted. So yeah, I'll see everybody in a sec.